today I have a guest, and this is Alicia. And Alicia is a Spanish teacher, and what we're doing today is we're going to just say some words that might help you when you come to Spain on holiday, or if indeed you want to come to Spain to live. It's a starting point. This is not a proper lesson, this is just words that's going to help you. So I'd like to introduce Alicia to you.
Thank you, Barry. Thank you for inviting me. And, I'm really happy to be here with you and to be part of your beautiful channel all about Spain.
Thank you.
So today we are going to learn some greetings, okay? So, hola is the first word and it means hello. Hola, hello. And then we have buenos dias, which is good morning. Buenas tardes, which means good afternoon or good evening. So we have buenas tardes. And buenas noches. We say buenas noches and it means good night, but we use it when it gets dark as well. In English, buenas noches is just when you say good night, when you are going to bed and you don't want to talk to the person anymore. But here, if we meet people in the street, we say buenas noches, buenas noches.
It's good evening, isn't it?
Yes,
That's what it basically means.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to teach you some questions, like, for example, how are you? That is, ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Is, how are you? And the answer could be, bien, gracias. ¿Y tú? Bien, gracias. So that means good, thank you, well, thank you. ¿Y tú? And you? And then we have another question, which is, ¿cómo te llamas? That means, what's your name? ¿Cómo te llamas? What's your name? So the answer is, soy Alicia. And soy Barry, he could say. Or me llamo Alicia. And he could say, me llamo Barry. Okay? And then we have a word, it's a phrase to say, it's nice to meet you. Mucho gusto. So how do you say nice to meet you? Mucho gusto. Mucho gusto. Nice to meet you. And you say nice to meet you, mucho gusto, or shaking hands, mucho gusto, which is in Spain it's very common to shake hands and 2 kisses.
Yeah. Not in COVID time.
No, in COVID time. No. Okay, then another very important word, phrase is por favor, means please. Por favor. Gracias, thank you. Okay, so we have please, por favor, and thank you. Gracias.
So if you're asking for a drink, for argument's sake, por favor, caña, por favor, Coca-Cola, whatever. Is that what you would use?
Yes, yes. Por favor, una caña.
Yeah.
Por favor, una Coca-Cola.
Okay.
Yes. And now we go to that we are going to learn. When you get stuck in a conversation, when people want to know a lot or is giving you a lot of information, so you can say, no entiendo. It's a very good phrase, very useful. No entiendo.
I don't understand.
And don't understand, exactly. Don't understand.
I say that quite a bit.
No entiendo.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's one of my famous sayings.
Okay. And then we can also say, por favor, más despacio, meaning please, slowly. Yes, slower.
Speak slower.
Speak slower.
Yeah.
Por favor, más despacio. Because obviously, when you say 2 words in Spanish, they get, oh,
Yeah.
he knows Spanish.
Yeah, it's a bad way of starting the conversation, I think. You know,
Yeah.
if I go to the hospital or a doctor's, I always start by saying good morning or good afternoon,
Yes.
so they know that I'm English. You know,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
very very sensible to do that, I think.
So if you say buenos dias, and then of course they start talking to you, and then you can go más despacio, por favor. Okay? Or also a very useful sentence. Hablo un poco de español, which means I speak a bit of Spanish.
Yeah, yeah.
Hablo un poco de español. I speak a bit of Spanish. Okay? So these are very common and very useful phrases and words that you can have in hand whenever you travel to Spain. Okay? And then we can go, you know, with phrases to, for example, in a restaurant.
Yeah, that helps.
Okay?
Yeah. Everyone's in the bars and restaurants.
Yeah, so we go and we ask a beer, una cerveza, okay? Una cerveza, and we can ask una caña, which is a small beer, and una cerveza grande, which is a big beer, grande.
Which should be like a pint of beer in England, basically. Yeah.
A pint. Yes, yeah. And then very tasty patatas fritas, which are chips. We can not miss the chips.
No, we need the chips. We need the chips.
We need the chips. Patatas fritas. Okay, and also it's very common here in Spain to order a salad. Una ensalada, por favor. Una ensalada.
And they have so many variations of salads as well, don't they?
Yeah.
You know,
so
it's very much on trend here to eat salads. You see many people eating salads only.
Yeah.
You know, mixed with chicken or tuna or something similar.
Yeah. And then another very useful word is to know how to say a hamburger. Una hamburguesa. Okay. Don't forget that we don't use the H. The H is silent. Una hamburguesa.
And you have to be very careful here in Spain because we say hamburgers, you know, as burgers, but you can get ham burgers, not beef burgers. So be very careful, you know, when you're ordering that sort of thing over here as well.
Yeah.
You know, be aware anyway.
Yes, if we say ham, they come, you know, find a similar sound to jamón. Jamón, which is ham.
You get strips of ham.
Yeah.
If you say that.
Yeah, jamón. Okay, so jamón is ham, hamburguesa is hamburger. Okay, hamburguesa. Una ensalada, patatas fritas, una caña, small beer, and una cerveza grande. Okay.
Yeah, I think that, you know, we don't want to delve too deeply into this. This is just brief, very small amount of Spanish, things that you're going to need when you're in a restaurant or a bar. If you want to have proper lessons, obviously, then that is obviously something that you would do. Alicia does this online, so if you're in England, if you're in Timbuktu, it matters not because she can do lessons online. I will have all her information in the information box, emails, websites, etc., and she'd be very happy to hear from you if you're interested in taking up proper Spanish lessons, because this is not a proper Spanish lesson. This is just to help people.
Yeah.
So,
thank you, Barry.
But I'd like to thank Alicia for coming along today, and you know, if this is successful, people like to hear this sort of thing, then we can do another one in the future.
Of course.
And we can pick a subject, or if we want to ask me what subject you'd like to broach, then I can obviously talk to you and we can deal with it.
Of course.
All right.
We can.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.